so the price is set at the margin. We have, I believe, somewhere around 2 million coins are on exchanges. Is there any way to know out of those 2 million coins, and is that accurate? Is that an inaccurate number?
I mean, it's an estimate,
It's an
and
estimate.
I
So
think it's
if
a fair estimate.
it is that include coins that people hold, oh, like they technically own, like, customers who haven't taken self-custody of their Bitcoin. So that 2 million is technically not all for sale.
Yeah, it's not all for sale. I think it's definitely it's a mix of exchange-owned coins, and also holdings from people on exchanges. A lot of people have, or a lot of hedge funds and I guess trading firms keep funds on exchanges for, liquidity provisioning and trading.
And would those estimates, that 2 million coin estimate, include any of the ETF coins or strategies coins?
I don't think so. I think those would be with custodians.
Gotcha. That makes sense. So if that's the case, in order for us to rip to 1M, do you know what kind of tsunami of capital would need to come in during what kind of duration of time? Because I feel like there's a lot of capital that could come into Bitcoin pretty quickly. Do you have any estimates around that?
Hard to say. I think we should have been here already. So
Yeah.
I would have thought that the ETFs opening the floodgates combined with strategy would have gotten us there already. And this is why I'm one of the believers that there is paper Bitcoin out there dampening the market. So we'll see. But, nothing stops the train. It's gonna go. The dollar is gonna keep on inflating and Bitcoin's gonna keep going up. It's just a question of when it all converges.
Yeah, and so if there's paper Bitcoin and that becomes and that gets exposed, would that cause a crash or would that cause the price to rip? I've never really thought about that.
Hard to say. Depends on what the market thinks of it at the end of the day. But I think like the 80,000 coins that were market sold is a good indicator that the market doesn't care about anything now. Like there's just too much power behind accumulation, whether it's strategy or other Bitcoin treasury companies or hodlers or ETF buyers too. There's just a massive amount of insatiable demand, and the demand is only going to go up.
Yeah. Do you have any idea who on earth would sell 80,000 coins? That doesn't make sense to me. I think like, okay, so somebody, let's say it was an OG whale that was buying for pennies or a couple dollars a coin to get to this point and to maintain possession of 80,000 coins. They have to have a level of conviction where they didn't just sell 80,000 coins so they could go buy 42, trophy real estate properties and a bunch of SMP. Like, who would sell 80,000 coins? Is that a nation state?
No, it might be an early holder. I mean, there have been rumors that it's some estate sale, but nobody knows for sure.
Yeah, because what is that? That's $8 billion. Yeah, I think that's $8 billion. Maybe that an estate sale that would make sense. But it was incredible how quickly the market just gobbled all those coins up.
Yeah. Bitcoin didn't care. It just subsumed all of it.
Yeah, and so based upon that, and you've kind of already, I mean, quite literally said this, you don't think that we're in for another 80% pullback. You think those days are likely to be behind us?
Nothing is impossible, but it does not seem likely with the current state of things.
Yeah, what Robert always says when I ask him questions like that is the only thing to expect from Bitcoin is the unexpected.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so how possible is it? It has to be somewhat possible for a coordinated effort by nation states, large corporations to sell paper Bitcoin, to suppress the price, to benefit themselves. Is that, do you think that that's something that is likely to be happening, kind of happening, unlikely?
I think it's unlikely. I think it's probably someone or something less reputable that it would be doing something like that.
Saylor's price prediction, 21 years from now, a $21 million coin. That's 80 some odd $1,000 a month on average in price appreciation.
Yeah.
Is
That's
that absolutely crazy for you to wrap your mind around? Or you think that that's possible?
No, I think it's fully possible. I mean, that's like an Omega candle every month or so. And that's in line with my prediction that we're going to go to 1 million fast. See, even Saylor thinks so. Like it's going to be fast and violent, no matter how you slice and dice it, right? If you say his prediction, if you take his prediction in the least violent way, that is like 10 omega candles a year, right? And that's 1 million in a year. That is the least violent thing. Anything else is utter unspeakable financial market violence. Like that's like, you know, $1 million candle in a year or a $2 million candle in 2 years, and then rapid ascension upwards. And that's all in line with Max Payne theory. So I agree.
Yeah.
Like that what he's just quantified it in numbers 21, 21, 21. But I've quantified it in words with omega candles and Max Payne theory, but it's the same packaged differently.
Yeah, I love that. So do you have any final words of wisdom for Bitcoiners who might be experiencing this violent upheaval into a new echelon of living? I mean, this is going to get pretty crazy.
Plan accordingly.
Yeah. Yes, I think about it often, as the price increases, optionality increases, power increases, and with great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah. Like treat your Bitcoin as if it was 10 times more valuable or 100 times more valuable than it is. Secure it, you know, make sure that you're you're trying to stay as private as you can. Use the privacy tools afforded to you. You know, yeah, just plan as if your holdings are 100 times more valuable, and then you'll be in a good place.